Alright, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel episode number 97. Actually, we just got a notification, I just read it, that there are additional missions for the Team Chronicle. I have been playing it quite a bit, simply just to clear the missions, because then we'll get all the gems, obviously. But yeah, so now we have more missions. I'll probably just stack these up, 4 days left, and then gather these as well. So it's win a duel and destroy a card. So these shouldn't take that long, just duel 10 times. Yeah, we also have, wow, a lot of missions here. And I guess that's it. Or, yeah, so let's actually see how much we've done in the Team Chronicle. And after that we have to do something important as well. Yeah, so okay, so we're nearly at the last mark, basically, because if you look at the reward list, then you have the last reward at 22,000 points, and we are at 20,000, just a little over 20,000 points. We have been playing with Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. It's the ritual deck, and I'm also lacking a lot of new cards like the Jet Dragon, and the Dictator of the Dictator, and probably some more, but like basically the new releases, I'm missing those because I built the old school deck. Also, Chaos Max is that is not Blue Eyes. Let's see, it will probably pop up. Okay, wait, the ritual monster that is. Oh, it's not showing it here. Is that it? That's probably it. I guess that's it, because there's Chaos Max, the ritual monster, that is actually banned in this format, so we are playing the Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon instead, which is also really good. It also has the same protection and some interesting effects when you attack. I've actually been performing pretty well. Unfortunately, we have to throw in random staples because those haven't been limited or banned, whatever, in this format, but yeah, so be it. But otherwise, it's a pretty good deck. Okay. And if you've been sharp or attentive, then you've probably seen that we have to claim all the Duel Pass rewards, because those will expire in 9 hours. So yeah, we've completed them all. I thought it would be 150 actually. But oh well. Let's go, receive all, and let's see what we get. Okay, so we get 1000 gems. That's better, because I think the pass initially didn't cost 1000 gem. I think it was 700 or 800. So we did actually profit gem-wise. Like purely gem-wise, because before that wasn't the case. So you would just buy it for 600 gems and it would be worth. You would get back 600 gems, something similar to that. Okay, we got some SRCP and we got some URCP, and the RCP crafting points is basically it's not useful at all. But the URCP is actually pretty useful, and so is the SRCP. So those crafting points are a great benefit to have. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into some solos. Alright, but first I actually completed the Team Chronicle. Yeah. Yeah, so we got 22,000 points, or more than that at least, and we got the title. And we didn't clear all of the missions, because there's one which requires you to duel 10 times. Yeah, win a duel, sorry, 10 times. And that was the later release. It just takes a while, or it doesn't really take a while, but it really can be asked, because there's no other reason to be played, to play in the Team Chronicle. So yeah, let's just go through the satisfying moment of claiming the rewards all together. Yeah, probably. Likely there's something. Oh yeah, also here. Okay, duelist level. And I claimed the daily ones already, so let's just claim it all and see what we get. 1300 gems. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, awesome. Complete. And let's finally actually get into some solos. And last time we actually left off with the, I think it was World Legacy and the Orcus, and yeah, that Orcus deck. I'm trying to see where it was. It was one of, man, it's been a while. But it was like a sub-chapter, if I'm not mistaken. So that should, yeah, no, okay. I'm not sure where it is right here, but doesn't really matter. It was with the Orcus deck, and what matters more, and what matters the most right now at least, is definitely that we will be getting into a new archetype, which will be the Beetroopers. The invincible Beetroopers to be exact. And let's get into it. Insect Knight, or Beetroopers. fight with their own unique tactical maneuvers. Okay. Their power, which combines attack and defense through communication, is truly unbeatable. Okay, so I haven't played with the Beetroopers deck before. I think I've seen 1 or 2 cards. Okay, wow, it's a really short one apparently. That's fine. Let's get into the first scenario and see what we're dealing with. We'll get a reward of 3 cards after this. Alright, the Invincible Beetroopers. I'm really curious to play with it. I do remember the insect deck that was played back in the Yugi saga. So, in this world, there exist insect warriors who fight and expand their territory with the deadliness of an organized army. Okay, yeah, that's what insects do in general. They charge onto the battlefield with their trusty bug companions, like knights on their steeds. Those are horses, by the way. These warriors, with their formidable strength and unique battle style, were known far and wide as Beetroopers. Okay. When they went to battle, they would employ various tactical maneuvers to gain advantage over their enemy. Okay, awesome. Link monster. Heading the front lines were Beetrooper Scout Buggy and Beetrooper Armor Horn. Beetrooper Scout Buggy would launch aerial assaults from afar, and Beetrooper Armor Horn dominated land warfare with its impenetrable defense and advancement prowess. Once they were close enough, giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas, wow, Link 4 monster, the Beetrooper's gigantic powerhouse would swoop in and capture all their targets. These fearsome monsters left no holes in their defense or offense. If push came to shove, they also had food soldiers that rode on the backs of beetles to deploy. Oh, amazing. And if any of the troops were injured, Beetrooper Light Flapper would come rushing to their aid, offering medicine, bandages, and a healing hand. As strong as they knew they were, the Beetroopers never stopped strategizing how they would face powerful opponents. The awareness to never let their guard down was what made them such a tough group. Okay, awesome Beetroopers. Yeah, so I remember the deck back in the day. I don't remember the dude's name, but the guy who played with an insect deck, and Beetroopers is definitely like the way more modern version of this. So let's see what we got. We got Beetrooper Light Flapper. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target 2 of your Beetrooper monsters with different names that are banished and or in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. Not bad for a rare card. But for the rest of this turn, you can't activate their effects. Oof. Or the effects of cards with their names. Oof, that's rough. It's also not a quick effect, so you can only do this on your own turn. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can return this card to the hand. Okay, and if you do negate the attack. Okay, so that's a nice side effect, I guess. But the first effect, I'm thinking, like, you cannot activate their effects. That is fine, as long as you can maybe use them for perhaps fusion material or link material if you can get them on the field in any way, without using their own effects, obviously. So that's gonna be rough, I feel, but who knows? Who knows? I'm not aware of the synergy with the other cards, so let's see. Okay, learn the ins and outs of Beetrooper decks. Okay, let's go. We are not going to look at the loner deck because this will just be a practice duel where they'll hopefully show us what to do and how to deal with the mechanic of the Beetroopers. Let's see. So, what makes Beetroopers unique? Yes. Okay, many of the monsters are characterized by effects that support the development of their allies. Utilize the Beetrooper token, and get together 4 Beetrooper monsters to call for your trump card monster. You can aim to link summon a link for giant Beetrooper Invisible Atlas, or if you have a Beetrooper Landing, you can try to fusion summon. Okay, so there is fusion summoning. Ultra Beetrooper Absolute Hercules, using 4 Beetrooper monsters in your hand, and on the field. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So if you focus on the fusion monster a lot. Okay, so he has a Scout Buggy. Wait, what? You cannot special summon except wait, this is another monster than the one that we just had. Wait, let's read his monster first. Use your Beetrooper, try summoning Beetrooper Scout Buggy. That's the same card that he has, right? So he has Scout Buggy. You cannot special summon monsters except insect monsters. Okay, so that's a lockdown for yourself, which is fine. I like that because you're gonna stick with your own team in that way. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon 1 Scout Buggy from your Hand, deck, or graveyard. Oh, okay, interesting. You can only use the effect once per turn. Ah, okay, so it's immediately 2 monsters on the field. That is fine. Okay, so we have Scout Buggy, we have Scale Bomber. If an insect monster is normal special summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Awesome, okay. When a monster your opponent controls activate its effect, you contribute 1 insect monster, destroy it. Okay, so you destroy it, you don't negate it. But destroy it is decent. It's okay. It's not the best, but okay, you can target 1 Beetrooper monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it cannot attack this turn. Also, you lose life points equal to its original attack. Don't they have low attack? 1000, 1200, okay. Equal to its original attack, okay. If a face-up insect monster you control is destroyed battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Beetrooper token. You can only use each effect once per turn, so this is the field spell. Interesting. So the field spell special summons from the graveyard. That's actually pretty cool. Rarely see that, I guess. Okay, then we have a normal spell card. Special summon 1 token, Beetrooper token. Then if you control an insect monster with 3000 or more attack, oh wow, you can destroy 1 other spell trap card on the field. You can only activate 1 per turn. Okay, okay, cool. So let's summon this and we get another Beetrooper out. You can activate the effects, multiple, plural I mean, of Scout Buggy that you successfully summoned the effect of Beetrooper Scale Bomber from your hand. Ah, okay. Okay, so yep, we activate Scout Buggy and then Scale Bomber is also gonna activate in the same chain. Yep. Okay, Scale Bomber. Doesn't really matter in attack probably, because we're gonna link them away likely. Okay, so the same text here. Use 2 Beetrooper Scout Buggy as link material to link summon Beetrooper Armor Horn. Okay, so that's the link 2. Let's use it. Okay, so these are all Beetrooper cards? No, this is not. It's an insect monster. That's fine, but I'd love to stick to the Beetrooper cards, because especially with extra deck monsters you can get like really splashable cards in there. Okay, so this is also an insect monster. This just an insect monster as well. Doesn't belong to any archetype, but this does. So this is our link 2 monster. Okay, you cannot special summon monsters except insect monsters. Okay, so that's the same lockdown, awesome. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves normal summon 1 insect monster. If this card, okay, that's not bad. Okay, if this card's in your graveyard, you can banish 3 other insect monsters from your graveyard. Special summon this card, banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which we use, I guess, because we're gonna summon this, probably get our token out, and then we have 4 monsters, and then we can go in. Because normally, right now, this Link 2 monster would have an effect where we could normal summon an insect monster from our hand, which if it was level 4 or lower, it would just mean another monster on the field, right? So, okay, let's special summon a Beetrooper token to get more link materials on your field. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Exactly, so we use this, then we have 4 monsters on the field. Okay. Use all of the monsters on your field as link material to link summon Giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas. Okay, amazing name. Giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas. Come forth. Okay, so we have some other monsters as well. This is the other insect monster, Beetrooper. And this is also a commonly played card in this deck, but it's not of the Beetrooper archetype, unfortunately. And in general, I'd love to stick to the actual archetype in the extra deck, because the extra deck is just a mash of splashable monsters in general. Okay, so this card has, well, while this link summon card has 3000 or less attack. What? Okay. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That's pretty good protection. You cannot special summon monsters except insect monsters. Okay, the same lockdown. You contribute 1 insect monsters and activate one of these effects. Special summon 1 Beetrooper monster from your deck. Oh, amazing. This card gains 2000 attack until the end phase of this turn. Ah, okay, so that's how it increases its own attack and removes its own protection, basically. Because that only works while he has 3000 or less attack, apparently. Okay, link summon successful. Get an insect type monster ready to tribute in order to activate the effect of Giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas. Yeah, so we can do that using the field spell. Activate the field spell. Yep, formation. Beetrooper formation. Let's activate it. And then we can special summon 1 from the graveyard. Activate the effect of formation and special summon Scout Buggy from your graveyard. Wait, is Scout Buggy a once per turn or hard once per turn? I mean, you can special summon 1 Beetrooper monster from your graveyard with the effect of formation. Yeah. However, you will lose life points equal to the attack of that monster, and you will not be able to attack with it. Okay, yeah, that's indeed fine. Okay, so we activate it. Wait, what do we have in the graveyard, by the way? I can't see right now. uses effect of Scout Buggy once per turn, so it is a hard once per turn. So it doesn't really matter which we special summon as long as it has the lowest attack, and apparently that's probably 1000, i.e. this monster. Tribute the Scout Buggy. Tribute the Scout Buggy. You can special summon to activate the effect of Giant Trooper Invincible Atlas. Yeah, with this effect, special summon Sting Lancer from your deck. Okay, I think that's a famous name in the Beetrooper decks. But okay, yeah, so it is. So you work hard during the main phase. You can target one insect monster in your graveyard and one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, oh, that's a quick effect. That's so good. It's actually like a DD Crow, but it actually shuffles back in the deck one monster in your opponent's graveyard. That's pretty cool. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, place the targeted monsters on the bottom of the decks. Okay. If this card's no more special summoned, you can add one Beetrooper spell trap from your deck to your hand. That's indeed pretty good in attack. Let's go. He has 2400 attack. That's nice. The special summoned Sting Lancer will allow you to add a Beetrooper spell trap card from your deck to your hand. Okay, let's see what we have. Activate that effect and add Landing to your hand. Activate effect, yep, for sure. Add Landing. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we do have a few cards. So we have the Field Spell, which we already have. We have the normal spell, which we already used. Then we have Landing. Fusion Summon. Oh, awesome, a Fusion Spell. Fusion Summon one Insect Fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish 2 insect monsters from your graveyard, add this card to your hand. I'm not sure if we can get those back from the banish. Oh yeah, you can, with the monster that we got as a reward from the last scenario. So okay, banishing is not the end of the world. Okay, so then we have a counter trap. Ooh. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control Beetrooper monster, negate the activation if you do destroy it. Amazing. I love the in Archetype counter traps. It's just, I love it. During your end phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you control an insect monster with 3000 or more attack, you can banish one insect monster from your graveyard, set this card. You can only use one Fly and Sting effect per turn. Fly and Sting. Amazing name. Okay, and then we have a normal trap. Tribute one non-token insect monster, special summon up to one Beetrooper token for every 1000 original attack of that tributed monster. You can only activate once. Okay. So that's okay, but not great. Okay, but can we fusion even right now? Beetrooper also has the fusion monster Ultra Beetrooper Absolute Hercules. Dope, amazing name. As a trump card, a monster that requires 4 insect type monsters as its fusion materials. Yeah, so we cannot go into that right now. Deploy your insect type monsters and choose to link, summon, or fusion depending on the situation you're in. That's amazing. Let's proceed to the battle phase. That's amazing that it has link monsters and okay, wait, can we see right now? Let's proceed. Oh man, wait, which card do we have here that has a graveyard effect? Oh, this one. You can banish 3 other insect type monsters from your graveyard, special summon this card. Yeah, we have 3 others, so okay, nice. Battle phase. Attack your opponent's monsters with your 2 monsters. So, and coincidentally, they have 3400 life points. That's exactly enough for us to do 3400 damage. So, and yeah, his monsters don't have anything. They're just 2 special summons on the field. You would never like to leave your board like this, like the way he did it, because he has 2 monsters. You would immediately link them away. They don't have effects on the field. They just are there to special summon themselves in order to allow you to go into the extra deck monsters. Okay, Assault Roller. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 insect monster from your graveyard. Okay. I have yet to see a really good way to get the insect monsters back from your banish zone, or actually use them in the banish zone, but okay. You can only special summon Assault Roller once per turn this way. Gains 200 attack for each insect monster you control, except this card. When this card is destroyed by battle... Wait, it doesn't have that much attack, so... Okay, when this card is destroyed by battle, you can add 1 Beetrooper monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so only by battle. You can like initiate that yourself, but you would have to enter the battle phase for that. It's a gimmicky card, I guess. Could come in handy perhaps. Okay, so let's get into an actual duel. The Almighty Ultra Beetrooper Absolute Hercules has a high attack and lets you special summon 1 insect type monster from your graveyard. Okay, so that's the fusion monster. The opponent will use the effect of Howling Insect. I've seen this card, I do not remember at the top of my head what it is. To gain the materials needed for a fusion summon. Okay, quickly prepare high attack monsters and attack them aggressively to prevent them from gaining fusion materials. If your opponent succeeds in fusion summoning, think carefully about when to launch your counter attack. Okay, let's I didn't click on the loner deck. It will be more of a surprise this way. Alright, I'm curious what we'll play with. Okay, so we do play some Play Maxi in the insect deck, obviously. That's cool. Okay, so we do have Max C. We have Heavy Beetrooper, Mighty Neptune. Okay. Cannot be normal summoned set. Must first be special summoned by shuffling 3 of your banished insect monsters into the main deck. Well, there's my answer, because that's a way to recycle your banished insect monsters. During the main phase, if this card and its owner control is destroyed or banished by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card. Okay. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one other insect monster you control against 1000 attack. Oh, permanently. And it has pretty good stats by itself, by the way. It's a pretty cool monster. Okay, cool. Then we have Foolish Burial. I think that works well with the... I forgot its name, but basically level 5 insect monster. No. I think it's a level 4 insect monster or something. But at least if it's it has an effect where if it's sent to the graveyard, I believe by a card effect, then you can add one level 5 or higher insect monster from your deck to your hand, which is a great insect card in general. Then we have Formation and we have Squad. Okay, so let's just activate Foolish Burial just to see what's in the deck. Nope, thanks. Just to see what's in the deck. Yeah, this one. It is Resonance Insect. That's the name. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have Smoke Mosquito. During damage calculation, if you would take battle damage from an opponent's monster's attack, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, the damage you take from the battle is halved. Also, end the battle phase after the damage step. Okay, so it's kind of like a Battle Fader or something, or a Swift Scarecrow. You can target one face of monster you control. This card's level becomes the same as that monster's until the end of this turn. Okay, so that's actually pretty good, because that allows for XYZ summoning. Then we have Max C 3 times, 1 in the hand. Then we have Scout Buggy, we use this. And then we have Scale Bomber, we use this as well. You can special summon this card from your hand. That's also pretty cool. Okay, so this is level 4. If this card's sent from the field to the graveyard. Okay, my bad. So this won't work with Foolish Burial, my bad. You can add one level 5 or higher insect monster from your deck to your hand. If this card's banished, you can send one insect monster from your deck to the graveyard. Yeah, perfect insect support, I guess. Okay, and then we have Assault Roller. We just read this. We got this as a reward. Then we have Light Flap. That's a new one. This card's normal. No. Wait. No. This is the one that we got as the first reward. And you can shuffle back 2 monsters, Beetrooper monsters, with different names that are banished or in your graveyard, and add them to your hand. It's not shuffle back. Okay, and then we have Sting Lancer. Does this even have a good effect in the graveyard? Probably not. Does anything have a good effect in the graveyard? None of them, right? I guess you would just like to have them in the graveyard so you can special summon one of them, because we have Formation. I think what we can do is do this. Yeah. Then activate Formation, because this is our first turn. This is the first turn of the game, so we'd like to set up a board which provides some protection for us. So we take some damage here, but so be it. 2400 and 1800 defense. Let's assume that we can do this, and we take damage. Yep, and then we add to the hand the counter trap. I'm assuming that we have that in the deck. Yep, this one. So when your opponent activates a monster effect. So that is okay, right? So let's add that to the hand. And then we have this by banishing insect type monster. So eventually, like, this is a Heavy Beetrooper, Mighty Neptune. It's a card that you'd like to have later in the game, I guess. But okay, let's tribute 1 non-token insect type monster special summon up to 1 Beetrooper token for every 1000 original attack. Yeah, so let's set it. It's a trap card. Perhaps we can use it next turn, during our own turn, basically. Okay, so let's see. If he attempts to special summon, we will activate Maxi. Pardon me. No, we don't have to do anything. This is when this card's normal special summon, control no other monster can special summon 1 level 3 or lower Galaxy effect monster. Okay, so he plays Galaxy? What? Okay, but as he's gonna special summon, let's activate Maxi. Yeah, we can negate this effect, by the way, with the... Right, when your opponent activates a monster effect while you control Beetrooper monster. This is a Beetrooper monster. We could negate it, but I'm not gonna. Let's have him go into his extra deck monster first, or whatever he's like wants to go into. Okay, no thanks. Oh wow, Verdant Sanctuary. I haven't seen this card in such a long time. When the face of insect monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, its controller can add 1 insect monster with the same level as the destroyed monster from the deck to the hand. Wow, it works for both players, and as we play an insect type deck, this is actually useful for us. End phase? Is that because of Maxi? I figured he would go into an extra deck play. Because this is the same thing as the last time, where the opponent didn't really do much with his cards on the field. Okay, then we have Assault Roller. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing one insect type monster from your graveyard. Okay, so what we could do is tribute our monster, and then get 2 tokens on the field. And if we have 2 tokens on the field... Oh, we have an insect type monster in the graveyard? Oh, we have Max C. I forgot. Of course, of course. So we can special summon this right away, actually. So basically the thing that I was thinking of, we can tribute our monster. We can... Wait. Maybe we can tribute this monster because it's... Gain stun attack for each insect type except... when this card is destroyed by battle? Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. And I feel like the life point damage that you take from this card is actually difficult. Like it's nice to have a special summon from the graveyard, but okay. So by the way, I'm only gonna play with the Beetrooper cards. I'm not gonna include any random other extra deck monsters. Okay, so I think the best plan is then special summon this, banish Maxi, special summon it in attack, doesn't really matter. So what we could do, basically, we could kill these right now by battle, or we could make some more plays. But the thing is, like, if we make more plays, then we would go into Armor Horn. Yeah, Armor Horn. And it says you can... During your main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one insect monster. So that's basically the thing that we could do. And yeah, that's not useful right now, because we don't have that level 4 or lower insect monster in the hand that we would like to use. Maxi is not something that you would like to normal summon. So I think let's leave Beetrooper squad face down, and let's just go to the end phase. Sorry, battle phase. He's gonna add a card to the hand. Oh, wait, if face up you control is destroyed by battle card, you can special summon one Beetrooper token. Ah, okay, so that's also an effect that... Okay, and that's Howling Insect. I've seen it before, let's see what it is. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can special summon one insect type monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck. Okay, so this is once per turn, right? Must be. If face up, you can special summon, you can only use each effect once per turn. Yeah, okay, so let's attack. Nope, don't really have to. This gains, yeah. So this would work if he didn't have monsters anymore right now. Then we could do 2000 more attack. Yeah, we don't have to special summon them in defense position anyway, so that would be nice. But let's go to the main phase 2, and let's leave it there. End phase. So if he has anything else, then we'll activate Maxi again. Let's actually activate it anyway, I think, because. Okay, yeah, so this is nice. It's gonna tribute, let's do this. Nope, thanks, we don't have to chain. Okay, so you got... 1 token, okay, because it's 1 token for every 1000 attack. Okay, if an insect monster is no more special summon to the field. Ah, yeah, I see. Okay, so we can negate it, and I think that's actually a pretty good thing to do right here. Even though we would get a card if we would special summon. But I don't think his hand is that good. So and as apparently, especially, I mean, since this says negate the activation if you do destroy it, so it destroys it from his hand. The card never hits the field. I think this is a good step to make. Alright, awesome. Target one, okay, special summon it, sure, okay. We're gonna get another card. So thank you, terraforming, okay. Okay, he's gonna special summon again. Beetrooper Armor Horn, its attack is low, yeah. Okay. He's gonna normal summon, additionally. He does have the, yeah, Howling Insect. Oh, he didn't normal summon yet, my bad. So it's not an additional normal summon. Okay, so then he has 3 monsters on the field. He's gonna go into the Shinobi Insect. Okay, so let's read this actually. 2 monsters with different names. Link 2, yeah, while this card points to a monster, your opponent points to a monster. Okay, it does. Your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. If a monster cannot target this card for attacks. Okay, interesting. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower insect monster from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, that's pretty cool. Cards in your graveyard, you can special. He's gonna give us more cards? Dude, are you sure? Okay, so now he has Link 2 and Link 2. He can go into the Link 4. Does it require 2 plus insect type monsters? Yeah, so he could go into that monster right now. And he has 3 banished. Oh, amazing. Okay, this might get hairy. He might win the Max C challenge here. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go on the Link 4. Giant Beetrooper, Invincible Atlas. Lairwire. Wow, we played that card. Amazing. Okay. This doesn't look like it's enough to kill us yet. Okay, so what we could do is actually tribute it and get 2 more tokens. I think that's what we'll do. Yep. Special summon another, for sure. Then that's 2000 attack, funny. Okay, yeah, kill a token, for sure. Ooh, I forgot this. You can special summon 1 Beetrooper token. Oh, my man. Here you go. It's back again. Okay. Awesome. Contribute 1. He tributes himself. Special summon Scout Buggy. Scout Buggy is gonna special summon another Scout Buggy. Okay. Wow, look at our hand. Giga Brilliant. For level 3 monsters, you can attach 1 extra sea material. All face-up monsters you currently control gain 300 attack. That is so mediocre, man. Oh my god. Where do we even start with this hand, man? What? Okay, we should likely save this special summon from the graveyard. What is this? During damage calculation? Oh, that's during damage calculation. We have Max C. Another one. Okay, so we have another formation. Do we have another field spell in hand? Deck, I mean? Probably not, right? There's just another last formation. Yeah, okay. So, do we have landing? That's a fusion? Oh, yeah, we have the fusion. Oh, let's read it, actually. I haven't read it yet. Okay, so the level 11 fusion monster. Wow. 4 insect monsters. After this card is fusion summoned, it is unaffected by other cards' effects until the end of your next turn. Oh, that is actually a pretty long time. At the end of the battle, wow, 4000 effect and unaffected by other card effects. Also your own, but that's fine. At the end of the battle phase, you can target 1 insect monster with 3000 or less attacking your graveyard, special summon it. Ah, okay. It doesn't have other effects, basically. It just special summons and it just is unaffected, but it's a powerhouse, man. That is actually pretty cool. Ooh, that actually makes me want to go into the fusion. Okay, so what we could do is link these 2 away for you. You and you. Because then we get you on the field, then we can normal summon another monster. Yep, it's normal special summon to the field, indeed. Well, nope. An attack, I guess, doesn't really matter. And this is by banishing 1 insect type monster, so let's do that indeed. Wait, I have to know whether this card says 3 of your banished insect type monsters from your main deck into the main deck. So it doesn't list just Beetrooper monsters, so that's a good thing. We can banish Maxi, we don't use that. Okay, and then we have to find a way to banish actually 1 more monster, if that's possible. Especially someone Beetrooper token. Okay, a Lairwire is pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so let's because this says card sent from the field, you can add 1 level 5 or higher insect monster from your deck to your hand. Yeah, okay, so that will do it. We activate this. We normal summon once more. Nope, thanks. Normal summon. We can also special summon from the graveyard. Wow, there's so many plays that we can do. We just do have to make sure that we kill him, though. That's the thing. So okay, what we can do is go into the Link 4. Yeah, I think we will. We will use you as 2 materials for sure. We will use you for sure, and one of these, it doesn't really matter. I guess you have lower attack. Okay, Giant Beetrooper, Invincible Atlas. Welcome to the field. Yep, activate. Add to the hand the Sting Lancer, I think is his name. Yeah, because we can special summon him. Activate. Shuffle back. You? Himself, basically, or you? Doesn't. Come on. Okay, let's special summon. Shuffle back you, and for him, we're gonna shuffle back Howling Insect for sure. Okay. On to the field. Welcome. We activate. Yep. We add to the hand. What interesting cards do we have here? Another fusion card. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can only activate one per turn. We already used one. No, we still have it in the hand. For the potential next turn, who knows what happens, right? Okay, so, and then let's activate this to special summon a token. Okay, so we destroy one spell trap. We still have our normal summon left. I forgot actually. Okay, so this is basically not that useful unless we want to go into XYZ summons. Yep, so we use this. Normal summon. We can tribute. So, and this says if cards sent from the field to the graveyard, so it's not a once per turn, right? Yeah, no it isn't. So let's activate this. Special summon Beetrooper from our deck. Scout Buggy. If this card's normal special summon, you can special summon one from your... Yeah, let's do it. Activate its effect. And activate the other effect as well. Yep. Add one level 5 or higher. What do we have left in the deck, which is level 5 or higher? Oh, probably this monster. No, there's another one. Light Flap. Oh, what? This is a level 6 monster? Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, so it is a decent effect, but it's just difficult. Yep, we special summon. Okay, what do we have? Time to fusion summon? Yeah. Nope. Okay, so we use... You have 1000 attack, token. We're not going to be able to banish more, right? Wait, we can banish him. We can banish 3 other insect monsters from your graveyard, special summon this card. Ah, that's what we'll do. That's what we will do. Okay, so then we have to remove at least 1 from the field. No, even more. We have to remove 2 from the field. So we will remove from the field the token, a Scout Buggy, a token, and probably you. And in the hand also you, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the field. Okay, maybe I should have removed another from the field. Oof. Because right now we can do this. Banish you, you, and you. Nope. Yep, activate both. Chain to each other. Okay, and then we send an insect monster to the graveyard. Okay, it is good to see how this deck can pop off though. That's pretty cool to see. Let's send you to the graveyard and let's send you to the graveyard. We have some materials now. Yeah, so basically the thing that I wanted to do is actually must first special by shoveling 3 of your banished insect monsters into the main deck. So yeah, that's the thing I wanted to go for, but I think we have enough attack on the field anyway. I could have used this effect for gaining 2000 attack, but I think we'll be fine. He only has 48 life points anyway. Okay, so let's go. We attack the highest first. He will get add a card to the hand, but he will not special summon because we removed his field spell. Yeah, add a card to the hand, that's fine. Wait, it says insect with the same level as the destroyed monster. Ah, okay, and it was level 8, of course. Yeah. Okay, nope. And I think that's it, mister. Okay, so I did think a little bit too long about it, and we could have killed him faster for sure, but I think this is a good way of showing or experimenting, finding out what the Beetrooper deck is capable of. Awesome. Okay, yep. We completed it with the loner deck, and we get actually the SR card 3 times. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Must first be special summoned from your hand. Yeah, so this we read it multiple times, and this is the one that I didn't get to resolve during the, or didn't get to summon during the last duel. But it's actually a pretty cool card. It's just a protection card on the field, I guess. It doesn't have any other great effects other than the 1000 attack boost for another insect type monster. But that takes a while, I guess. So. Alright, that unlocks the goal, but first we are gonna play this with our own deck, which is the Dragon Maid deck still. So, and by still I mean we only played at one gate with the Dragon Maid deck so far. So yeah, I'm still not the proest player, Dragon Maid player out there either, but let's see what we can do. So our opponent starts. Howling Insect, he special summons. Okay, and he leaves it there. Why doesn't he go into any extra deck plays? I'm not sure which extra deck plays you have, which can leave you with a pretty good board, but... Okay, so we have Hospitality, special summon one Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Then you can send one Dragon Maid monster with the same attribute with a different level from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, this is target one face monster on the field. Players can activate the target's effects on the field this turn. Then we have you can special summon one level 4 lower Dragon Maid monster from your hand. Yeah, it's not that useful. We will just use trade in and discard and see what we can draw. 2 cards. Okay, the same card, Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine is not that bad, but we would have loved to see another monster here. As card normal special summon, you can send one Dragon Maid card from your deck to the graveyard. So let's normal summon. Activate. I think since we have Hospitality in the hand, because it says special summon one Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position, I think we'd like to add Chamber Dragon Maid to the hand. Sorry, to the graveyard. That's unfortunate because then the second effect can't resolve. Then you can send one Dragon Maid monster with the same attribute but a different level from your deck to the graveyard. That won't resolve, unfortunately. But yeah, she's just the best because she can add the fusion spell to the hand, or basically any spell trap, Dragon Maid spell trap. And the fusion spell is definitely the most useful here. So let's do that. Dragon Shrine. I'm thinking, what would we send off Dragon Shrine? Probably just this. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, and then we can use Dragon Maid Changeover. Yep, we special summon you. We use the... Yeah, in the hand. In the hand, let's go. Alright, face up. In attack position, welcome. Okay, and we could add this to the hand, back to the hand, but... I think I'm gonna go for some damage. Let's go. Yep, because we can shuffle these, or return these to the hand to actually get some other guys out. Okay, level 3. And she says a level 8 Dragon Monster. Okay, so that's you. Okay, let's... Yep, we are in the battle phase, that's fine. So this is gonna get destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, especially someone insect type monster. Let's see what he has for us. Oh, it might be Scout Buggy actually that he special summons. I should have attacked that first. Oh, we can negate it, obviously. Do we do so? Yes, because then we can attack with Housemate, and I think he will be dead. That's actually a pretty good plan. Oh man, I completely forgot this. Okay. Because Housemate can attack now, and yeah, we have 2 monsters left. So, sorry, Mr. Beetrooper, this wasn't the most exciting battle. But it definitely shows that Dragon Maid has some power in its archetype still. Alright, amazing. We cleared it, and let's see what the goal has as a reward for us. So the wind orb, okay, perfect. The goal gives us... Oh, it's a scenario, okay. Let's see what came to be of the Beetroopers. There were many types of fighters among the Beetroopers, and they all brought their own specialized skills to the battlefield. These included beetles, who could adopt metal, boulder-like forms, and other beetles who would carry them into battle. Amazing. Looks like look at the visuals there. It looks amazing, man. I love it. Known as the Beetrooper Assault Roller, they worked perfectly in tandem. Their drop and destroy tactic was extremely effective, and they could even knock down stone walls. When the Beetroopers took the fight to barren lands where it was hard for the foot soldiers to gain advantage, their flying fire racers would take the spotlight. Beetrooper Scale Bomber would scatter their flammable scales with lit torches, engulfing their enemies in burning inferno. They would take the lead to bring chaos to a wide area of the battlefield. Any targets that were left would be mortally wounded by the poisoned spears of Beetrooper Sting Lancer. Hey, that's the UR card. As formidable as every Beetrooper was, the most attention-grabbing forces would have to be their giant beetles. Ah, nice. There was heavy Beetrooper Mighty Neptune, who devastated enemies from a distance with its cannons and ranged archers. And Ultra Beetrooper Absolute Hercules, yeah, this is a monster, man, I love it, who obliterated all those that stood in its path. with an energy blast powerful enough to raise the Earth to nothing. Any who could forget giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas, a major key to the Beetroopers' victories. Whenever the Beetroopers claimed another successful battle, the land they fought on would become theirs. Another area would be added to their ever-expanding territory of the vast lands and lush nature that they hungered for. And just like any other day, the Beetroopers are off again to a new battlefield. Amazing. I love it, man. I love the stories. And it gives like a character, an image, and a name, I guess, to the actual archetype. Like everyone in the archetype actually gets a role or something. Like they have a certain role that they fulfill within the stories. I love it, man. It's so amazing. Okay, so we get the trap card, the counter trap. That's an SR card as well. Amazing. Okay, so we don't have all the cards yet to build the deck because we still need the fusion, the link monsters, both. We need the Sting Lancer still, which is a UR card. So we don't have all the cards. But we did get two SR cards, two of the SR cards, which are really important for the deck. Okay, amazing, and I think that's where we'll leave it right now, because next time we will open this locked gate and see what which duels hide behind this locked gate. I want to thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace out.